Everybody got all the pictures they needed, right?
Hi.
Everybody got all the pictures.
So it turns out that that one did work,
Man, no, dude, shut up.
and so I decided to go live again. Even though the reception is bad, so the picture is super grainy. It's like I'm shooting on a potato. I'm not shooting on a potato. I'm shooting on an iPhone SE. But I think they're trying to get people out of the street. I don't know why. It's not like this is really a city. It is. So this is the bat signal on City Hall here in downtown Los Angeles. That is looking south on Spring Street, and this is looking north on Spring Street. This is, I don't know, probably a quarter of the people that were actually here earlier. But yes, let's see what we can see on City Hall steps. It will be good times. That signal with a lens flare. I don't know if I get J.J. Abrams credit for that. I don't know if anyone's watching. If you're watching and you go to YouTube, I think you can comment and I will see it and we can have a conversation. And this can be interactive and everything. Even if I'm making a cell network somewhere cry. Two-Face right there. I don't know if you can tell. There are many people here in many costumes. Can I go up these stairs? Okay, thanks. So, that was the security guy. Well, I don't know if he's actually police. He might be police. But through the American flags, which you can't really see because it's too dark. Sad panda. Sorry. All good. I'm getting in people's shots, and they're getting in my shots. There are so many cell phones here, it's making the cell phone network unhappy. But it's a beautiful piece of architecture, and I think it's kind of awesome that they decided to memorialize Adam West. So if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, if you click onto the YouTube link and go to the actual YouTube page, and if you're watching this somewhere else, then I think you can comment and I can comment back. But it's really kind of cool. This many people who just like Batman. Just walked by a pretty good Batgirl.
I think that's probably the light.
Do it.
And yeah, I have to say, the city of LA doing this, it's kind of cool. I think it's cool that our city would do this. And that building over there, I don't know if you can sort of see it in the background. That's that, there it is. That is the LA Times building. And I'm standing in the middle of Spring Street. Normally this would be highly illegal and super dangerous. And that's the skyline of downtown LA, the US Bank building, which is the tall building you always see whenever they're showing you the skyline of LA. That guy's a pretty good Batman. I did see a dog earlier in a Batman outfit. I suppose that would make him Bat Dog. And that was kind of cool. It's a menagerie of Batman costumes and such. Although I haven't seen many Jokers. Probably makes sense because there's this many Batmans. So at a certain point, the police are probably going to want to reopen this and kick us all out. But for now, it's bedlam here in Gotham, as in LA City. I feel like I should take a screenshot just because I can. That actually worked. I didn't know you could take a screenshot during a live stream. Hello, 4 people. I am here in downtown Los Angeles, standing on Spring Street. I can talk. And my name is David August. I don't know if these 4 people are people who know me. They very well may be people who follow me on Twitter or on YouTube. And that is the bat signal on the LA City Hall. Do you want us to get out of the street?
Yeah, I want you to get out the street.
Okay, thank you.
They gotta come get the Batmobile.
Wait, there's a Batmobile? How did I miss this? Where is it?
Right there. There's 2 of them. There was one right here and one right here.
I'm totally blind. Thank
They
you.
moved the other one right here. There's the original one from the TV show.
Cool. I missed the Batmobile. There is a Batmobile. Okay, if anyone wants to get me a Batmobile for a holiday, that would be cool. This is the Batmobile from the TV show, the Adam West TV show. Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, Okay, that's cool. And then allegedly there's a second Batmobile here. Oh, they're bringing a tow truck in. Probably move the Batmobile because they don't want to actually drive it. I suppose unless you're Batman, you shouldn't drive it. It probably would have countermeasures if it were a real Batmobile. I'm wondering, is there a way to get myself, the Bat Signal, and the Batmobile all in the same shot? I doubt it.
Let's get on sidewalk. Let's get on sidewalk.
The police are policing. I suppose that's good. So that beeping is the tow truck for the Batmobile. Everyone has stopped watching. Evidently this is not entertaining. I was doing this more so that friends who weren't here could see it. I hope that it was friends who were watching, or people at least who are fans of Batman. So there's Batman.
Victoria, where are you? Take a picture?
That signal. And that is going to take away the Batmobile. Because they probably all want to go home and go to sleep. There's someone driving their Batmobile, Jeff. I don't know if I know Jeff, but that they own a Batmobile kind of makes me want to be their friend and take rides in their Batmobile. So LAPD is LAPDing as they want to, and that's the Batmobile. I think they're going to want me to move in a second. This flatbed truck is famous.
Look out, guys!
Ooh, a very clear shot of the Batmobile. Okay, that's cool. Batmobile goodness. By tow truck light. I'll have to take a look. I'm sorry, I didn't see your comment earlier when you said his last name, but Jeff with the Batmobile. I will have to watch this video, and I think your comment gets saved with it. And then I will have to look him up and see the Batmobile he has. Is it a tumbler, like the Christian Bale Batmobile? Or is it like this? Or is it like the Batmobile that Michael Keaton drove? I'm kind of curious. So that's the Batmobile. That's the Bat Signal. This would be the perfect moment if you were the Joker to pull a prank. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty sure there's enough LAPD presence to stop you, but if this were a movie, that's what would happen right now, at this moment, out of like the manhole covers or something. This Batmobile is very famous. I'm sorry that the connection is bad. I think it's just because there's so many people here with cell phones. So if you can't really see or if it looks like I'm showing a potato, that would be why.
Not only that, but
I'm kind of wondering if anyone is at a distance, how far away can you see the Bat Signal from? Like if you're up on one of the mountains, like in Griffith Park or the Hollywood sign, can you see the Bat Signal if you look this way? I'm trying to think. You probably could see it if you were over in that building. But I'm kind of wondering how much the city can see this. Where could Batman have his Batcave? I know where the Batcave is that they shot this Batmobile coming out of, and it is near where the 101 and Franklin Avenue come together. And from that spot, the direction it's actually facing the wrong direction. He has 3 Batmobiles? Oh, that's cool. So he must be, your friend Jeff must be the guy who's driving this. Because I think this is the Adam West Batmobile, or at least that's my understanding. Someone said that. I don't know if they were just making it up because it looks like it. But I'm guessing if he was the one driving it, then he's probably here. So if I see your friend Jeff, I'll tell him Ben says hi. It's also pretty badass to own 3 Batmobiles. I own 0 Batmobiles. It makes me feel like I'm underachieving. So is Jeff this gentleman in the jacket? Because it looks like he is the person who's not the gentleman over there. Because it looks like he probably has the ignition keys and is planning to move it. Because I think he just put the key in and it actually made the light on the top of the Batmobile start blinking. The Batmobile's an eye. It's an eye. A ventriloquist who owns 3 Batmobiles. This man is leading a very interesting life. You're sure he's not the Dos Equis man? Jeff. Oh, does he do, is he Jeff Dunham? That Jeff? That could be. No, the person I saw is not the Jeff Dunham who's also a ventriloquist. I didn't know that Jeff owned Batmobiles, but I guess why not? Wouldn't we all own Batmobiles if we could?
Love you, Bert!
Hey guys, make a line!
There's a little boy who's going towards the Batmobile. He's probably too short for you guys to see. Cool. That's cool. That I didn't know Jeff Dunham owned 3 Batmobiles. And so it sounds like you're saying that this is probably Jeff Dunham's Batmobile. That's kind of cool. That's Burt Ward, I think. He's the actor who played the first Robin. It's good times. Yeah, it was the 9th. LAPD is trying to get all of these fans. I know you probably couldn't see from the angle. The guy who's driving it, I do not believe is Jeff Dunham. Let me see if it will let me switch directions. It will be better resolution. There we go. Better resolution. I don't know if you can see the drivers. Batmobile. At this point, we're probably like a half hour after all the speakers and everything during the bat signal. Bat signal's still going strong.
You gotta move. The car's gotta go out now.
On the other side of the road, right now. Come on. Yeah.
It goes along the side. You guys pull it up in a helicopter, probably a news helicopter. Yeah, there was a second Batmobile here. I think this is the second Batmobile. The first Batmobile, I think, was already gone. So I think you're right. This is not Jeff Dunham. It sounds good, though. I don't know how much you can hear the engine of the Batmobile roaring, but it sounds pretty smooth. premiere of The Dark Knight, I watched as the Warner Brothers studio people loaded the tumbler back onto its truck, and they had to guide it because from what I understand it had near zero visibility when it was going backwards. And this is reminding me of it. Second Batmobile I've watched get put onto a flatbed. That's a strange thing I never expected to happen. I could cross off a bucket list if I'd ever put it on a bucket list.
You're not taking the opportunity. You're looking at the car. Look at me.
Hearing one person give another person direction while they're taking photos is entertaining. The light is to the upper right. After they finish loading the Batmobile onto the truck, I'll pan back up to the bat signal itself. Nice hubcaps. That's not bad, man.
I kind of want one of my claws.
Don't touch it.
That's a cool looking car.
Sorry, guys. Hey, Mom, where's your purse?
Ask him if he went and let's put it in here.
I already put it in here.
Did he tell you?
Okay, so you get your purse. Alright, watch out, they're gonna put this up in a second. Hey, watch out, guys.
Did you get it?
Watch out.
Keep moving too.
It has a Hot Wheels sticker on it. I don't know why. She's very busy posing.
Hey, look out, guys. Watch out.
seem right if the Batmobile were to actually peel out under its own strength. But it's not a particularly new car, I'm guessing, and they probably don't want to run all these people over. That's the other reason they're probably not doing it. Bat signal on the City Hall. Random piece of trivia I happen to know. The Batcave that this would come tearing out of whenever Adam West's Batman would leave the Batcave is actually a mine that the streets of downtown LA are paved with rock that was quarried out of that actual area. So parts of what made that cave actually probably made the original version of the street that we are standing on, Spring Street. But they probably replaced it since because it's been like a century. I feel like someone's repossessing the Batmobile. It's like Batman didn't pay his car payment, so they repossessed it. The bat signal and the Batmobile. It's like we are surrounded by Batman.
It's clear. Hey guys, watch out. It's clear.
Let's go, everybody back. Let's go. Back up. Let's go, please. Give this man a chance. Let's go. Come on, let's go.
That's talking to you too, Ben. Have a great night.
Let's go, let's
Kyle,
go.
the bat signal is behind me. If I switch the camera angle, you'll see it on the City Hall. That's the bat signal. And here is the Batmobile that was on display, and they are taking away to take it home. As soon as this truck moves, I've been sort of stuck here with all the other people I'm sitting next to. I will start walking away and I will point the camera back towards the bat signal, and you'll be able to see what it looks like sort of in the city skyline. But the LAPD has been sort of keeping us all frozen in place as they move the car onto this car transporter. So if there's anyone in downtown LA in their car, there's a flatbed truck with a Batmobile on it that's about to head south on Spring Street. It's probably going to come out on, what would that be, Temple? Probably something like Temple, and then go whatever direction it needs to go from there. So if you wanted to see in person, you could try to hurry down there, which would be a big challenge because there's probably a ton of traffic and a bunch of road closures, both for this and the construction that's going on downtown. Bye-bye, Batmobile. Okay, so that signal is there. That's a very cool thing to have on LA City Hall, which always makes me think of the original Dragnet TV show because they would show this during the intro. So here we are with several thousand other Angelinos with the bat signal in downtown LA. No idea how long they intend to leave it up. I hope they leave it up at least until midnight, because I think it would be kind of cool for people who live in this part of town to be able to look out their windows and see it. So yes, this is the last remnants of the crowd. This was pretty much packed with people when the mayor was giving his speeches, and the actor who played the original Burt Ward, the actor who played the original Robin, also gave a speech, and the police commissioner, not police commissioner, chief of police, that's police chief, that's the word I'm looking for, police chief, words I'm looking for, also gave a speech. And so yeah, as I'm walking away, the beacon clarion call to the dark night, the Caped Crusader, goes out over Los Angeles. thank you very much, those of you who are watching. I don't know if you're still watching because it says I have a very bad connection. But this has been about a half hour of live streaming. I tried live streaming earlier, wasn't sure if it worked, so I stopped and started live streaming again. So, yeah. I wasn't sure it was going to work at all because with so many cell phone signals, there was a very good chance that people weren't going to be able to get their cell phones to talk to the cell towers, but I think mine kind of has. So for the 7 of you watching, thank you very much. I hope that you will subscribe to my channel while you're watching. And I've been putting up videos. My pleasure, Kyle. I'm glad to be able to do it. I was very lucky that I was able to come here tonight, but I know a lot of people for schedule or geography couldn't do that. Yes, rest in peace to Adam West. I would have loved to have worked with him, but alas, it was not in the cards. But from everyone I've ever spoken to who has worked with him, he was a gentleman in person, not just on screen. And the bat signal as a sort of a living memorial to him seems like a pretty cool idea. I think I got the impression online that it was the city of LA along with DC Comics that kind of put this together. I actually pulled the information myself off of DC Comics' website. They were mentioning it. There's City Hall and the bat signal still in the background. You're welcome. Well, I was not trying to show Jeff Dunham up. I think he may not have turned off LTE, and I did and relied on 4G, which is not as fast, but also is a little more available, so I'm guessing the cell phone tower capacity worked. That's the geeky insights from David August. So yes, please hit subscribe while you're here. And for those of you who don't know me, my name is David August. I'm an actor here in Los Angeles. Thank you very much for watching. I think the bat signal, as we continue walking, is going to start being more and more distorted just because I'm at an angle. I'm walking south on Spring. But thank you for watching. It made it much more of a communal experience online, not just in person. And there's a tree blocking the back signal. Come on, move out of the way, tree. Come on, tree, we want to see the bat signal. There we go. I think it's kind of cool they did the yellow bat signal too, the original, like what Adam West had. My pleasure. Thank you for watching AFI. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I'm glad to have you all watching. I put up a video every Tuesday at 10 a.m. I've been doing that since July, and I intend to continue doing that. No idea yet what I'm going to put up this Tuesday, but this was sort of a spontaneous Thursday night video, trying to keep the bat signal kind of in view as I walk down Spring here. So yes, for those of you who aren't in Los Angeles, I'm glad you could join me digitally. For those of you who are in Los Angeles, you should have joined me in person. I'm kidding. I originally didn't think I was going to be free tonight to go to this either. Trees keep blocking the bat signal. You can sort of see the yellow creeping through. Batman persevering in the face of all odds, even nature. So thank you very much for watching. I think I'm going to wrap this up because I think the bat signal is going away. The speeches were actually good. Kyle just asked. The mayor had some nice words about the challenges our city faces, and he also included that there was Mr. Freeze and a couple of the other villains from the Batman universe he referred to. And then he handed it over to the chief of police, who gave a few words, which was nice because it seems only appropriate that the chief of police be there to turn the signal on. And then Burt Ward spoke, the actor who originally played the first Robin in the Adam West series. And then I'm trying to think of who else spoke. I might be forgetting someone, so you'll have to check some of the news outlets that probably are writing this up more completely than I. May have gotten advanced copies of the speeches, but they were all like sort of touching, appropriate to the moment speeches about, you know, Adam West and how much joy he brought to millions of people and generations, even into the future, will continue to as it plays in syndication. Yes, there should be an archive of this left on my channel. This is one of the first times I've ever live streamed on YouTube, so I'm not sure precisely how it works, but as far as I know, when I hit finish, this will become an archive on my channel, and it should be at the same link if you followed this in from Twitter, that same link. If not, you may have to find the link separately, or you can just go to youtube.com/David August Actor, all one word, August like the month. And yeah, it should all be there. So thanks for watching. That is the bat signal. And I hope you all have a great night. Bye-bye.